Hey guys, how is everyone doing? Alright, so it seems like it's been forever since I've done some makeup, but technically it's only been since Friday, I think. Friday, Thursday, I don't know. I think it was Friday. Alright, so I'm just gonna put on some primer here. Um, and um, go from there. This week's palette that I'm only going to use is actually going to be the Wanderlust palette through Farmasi. This is what it looks like. It has all kinds of shades available. It is available on my website for $39.90. If you guys do not want to pay that, then you guys can easily just go and be able to sign up if that's what you would like to do. Totally up to you. Alright, so I did put some primer on, and I'm going to put on some eye primer real quick as well. This is also available on my website, and if anyone is interested in checking this out, you guys can. It is very affordable as well. So how was everyone's weekend this week? I hope everyone had a good weekend. Alright, so like I said, I am going to be going in with this palette today. Um, Nothing too crazy. Um, so I'm going to start out with this shade right here. It is called Face, and I'm just going to put that right on top of the uh, eye primer that I just laid down. Pretty much just to set the eye here. Make sure that you guys let me know if you guys have questions on this palette. Like I said, this week I am just going to be focusing on this, and next week I'll be focusing on another palette. Um, these are like one of my absolute favorite palettes that we have available. If you guys do not want to pay $39.90, like I said, you guys can easily just sign up and be able to get this amazing palette. And it's not even, it's like half of that if you want to do that. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It is called Sunkissed. Um, really pretty shade. Obviously, I don't use it as often as the others, but that's okay. Now, I'm just putting that on my eyelid right here and doing windshield wiper motions just to add some color. Or not just color, at least some definition right here, so I can like build. If anyone missed it on what shade I'm using the shade called Sunkissed. Alright, and then my next shade will be black and purple, so um that's attached. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It is called Rebel. It's kind of hard to explain like what kind of shade this is. This is like, I don't know. And I'm kind of just swirling it around on the outer corner right here. One thing I'm gonna definitely try to get is a new ring light. My ring light is, I feel like it's about dying. Or it's about to die. Okay. And then I'm gonna look for a flat top brush, right? Like this. And I'm going to also spritz it with some setting spray. Alright. And then the first shade I'm going to use is called Strobe Dream. It is a very light shimmer shade. Almost like a highlighter. And I'm just lightly swiping that on. Alright, and then my next shade right here is called Divine. I don't use this one that often. No particular reason why I don't use it. It's just not something I tend to use. I don't know. Good going. Alright. Alright, let me get this brush back in here. It's a little bit of a mess, but it's okay. Okay. And then I'm going in with the same shade on the other eye. I'm like not doing a very good job today. That's okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, and then my next thing I'm going to do is the um, brow powder, which is in shade 1. Um, the brow powder is either getting discontinued through Farmasi, or they are reformulating. I really don't know on what's going on, which is a fine, I mean, it's fine, um, but it's literally like one of my favorite products that we have available. Um, so we'll figure something out on that part, I guess. But um, if it's still available, as far as I know, shade 2 and 3. Shade 2 is like a medium shade, and shade 3 is a little bit of a darker shade. Alright, today's foundation I am going to use is Farmasi, not Farmasi, but Morphe. Just because it's there, and yeah. It's just there. Alright. Wetting that down. Alright. I might need some more, but it's okay. Not going, it is not, this Morphe foundation is not a full coverage foundation. I think it's like 20 some dollars, 25 maybe. But it is like, I wouldn't say it's a bad foundation, it's like thundering right now. It's just, it's just not really a full coverage foundation. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not really, like, have been like really oily, especially since like after having George, which is not a bad thing. It doesn't stay well on me. But I did get it. I don't want to like waste it. So yeah. All right. Next thing I'm gonna use is some concealer real quick. I hope that I'm like almost running out on this concealer. It's not like a bad concealer. It's just has a really thick consistency and very full coverage. And sometimes it could be really drying, but it just depends as well, like on how your skin type is, you know? Oh gosh, it's almost time for me to leave. Okay. All right, 3-in-1 palette here. Um, this one I have been using a lot lately, mainly because I really like how the bronzer is with this as well. I'm gonna go in with some setting spray and then some mascara as well. If I can find, shoot, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. I thought I was going to have to use another one because I just was not finding it. Alright. Usually what I like to try to do is like setting spray, well, bronzer, setting spray, and then do my blush. Mainly because I feel like sometimes my blush tends to like not really disappear, but more or less like um, it's like diluted, you know? Alright, and then I'm going in with the 3-in-1 palette right here again, and doing the blush. Alright. I'm going to go in as well with some pressed powder. Setting that. Alright. And then next is, no, that's not it, shade 1 in our BB powder. And I'm putting that under like my eye area. Making sure like it stays. Alright, and then last is also my highlighter in the 3-in-1. Alright. I'm going to go back in with this palette as well, and I'm going to do my under eye. I'm going to go in with Sunkissed right here. And then lips. I'm going to go in with this. This is our Farmasi matte lipsticks. I was about to say liquid. I'm sorry. Alright, and that is it, you guys. I hope you all liked this live. And you guys will see me later. Bye, guys.